Have you heard this? You haven't. Let me tell you. So over 350 artifacts and manuscripts, including human remains, photographs, right, as well as natural history specimens, were found at the University of Cambridge. Now, you understand that there has been an ongoing conversation with regards to the stolen of artifacts and Africans wanting their items back. And so this particular project is part of that global conversation, rather. And so it's been put together by a woman named Dr. Ava. Her last name might be a challenge for me, but I will say it is Dr. Ava Nambusoke. Nambusoke, please forgive me. And she's been working with Cambridge University. She's been working with an activist. She's been working with librarians. She's been working with a bunch of people. And then she's been working with them to see what they have in their storage, right? In their stores, their basements. So there've been a sweeping of just sweeping of everything that is in these different spaces, because libraries, or rather museums, don't show everything that they have in stored. So it was during one of those sweepings, I call them, that they found the over 350 artifacts, which, according to this article that I read from the BBC, were collected during the British colonization of Africa. So a bunch of things are found in there, right? All the mask and everything else. So the thing is, what is quite interesting about this particular story and article, because we've seen this over and over again, one of the things that Dr. Ava points out was this. She said that a lot of credit has been given to those who confiscated or stole or were commissioned or were gifted these items to. Like, we hear so much stories about these different individuals and how they acquire these things, but little is said about the laborers, the artists who made these different items. And there isn't a lot of information out there about these individuals as well. And so I am hoping, because the article didn't really go into details about that, but I am sensing that what's really happening right now is that Dr. Ava and every person who's interested in these artifacts will start to look into how these things came to be. Now, I read a book not too long ago when I was going to Nigeria called Loot. It was by a British journalist. And in the book, I remember reading many things, but one of the things I read that tickled me, was when this other so the writer did a good job in just giving a balanced view on the issue of looting and all that, right? But one of the things he talked about was when they were trying to analyze where these artifacts came from, right? And especially this was particularly geared to the Benin Kingdom, when the British people went there and they saw all the things that the Benin people have made, which is where my people are from, big artist people. They couldn't believe that Africans made these items. In fact, they thought maybe because the first explorers that came to Nigeria at the time, or Benin, were the Portuguese. So they thought there was some Portuguese influence there, blah, blah, blah. So I remember being so upset because they just, till this day, I think that part of the white man's mind is they don't believe that something good can come out of Africa. Wow, everything good they get from Africa, but they don't believe something good can come out of Africa. So even though these laborers are the ones creating these things, little credits are given to them, and the white mans don't believe, or the white people don't believe that white people can. I shouldn't group everybody in category, but at least according to the article or the book that I read, it says that the explorers and the British people did not believe that these items came from Africa. So this is an ongoing movement. It looks like a movement to me, and I'm pretty excited to see where it goes from here. When I also went to Nigeria, there's a museum that's being built in Benin currently, Edo State rather, where the artifact, if the British people decide that they were going to give this artifact back to the Benin people, they have a place where these items will be placed. So, Dr. Ava, thank you for your work. I'm curious to know, my followers and my viewers, what do you think about this subject matter? This is one of those things that you will see over and over again because it's an ongoing history, it's an ongoing stuff. But anyhow, thank you all for watching. My name is Imoitinya. I'm a visual storyteller who happens to be visually impaired. I take articles and we break them down. We talk about how these articles either relate to our lives, relate to the world, and how we can find a way to make it our world better, right? That's the whole reason why I do what I do. So anyhow, I'll talk to you all soon.